College induction day. A day where people go to college for a day or sometimes a few days to go to their new colleges, find out what they are going to do in their course, and meet their new teachers and classmates. And as someone who has recently witnessed firsthand how college induction days work and what it is like, I think I have earned the non-existent right to talk about my experiences about college induction day. Why? And honestly, I don't have any better video ideas. Do you probably care? Most likely not. Am I still going to make this video for the 10% of people who do care? Hell yeah! So, without further ado, let's get into what's college induction day be like. Before we get into the proper content, I must do the obligatory shameless plug. I know every YouTuber has to do it. It is a have, not I want. If you do at any point enjoy this video, please do like, share, like this video and subscribe to the channel, as it is free and it does help support me as a small creator. I'm also on the road for 250 subscribers, and if you can get me there before the end of the year, I promise that I will cook an absolute banger of a video to say thank you. But anyways, let's get into what my college induction day was like. Before we start talking about anything though, let's add a little bit of context. So FYI, I'm 16 years old and fresh out of secondary school.
What's this? What's this? Oh, I'm going out.
Well, even saying those two words in the same sequence brings back unwanted flashbacks. Anyways, when you leave secondary school, you have to stay in some sort of education up until the age of 18. You can get an apprenticeship, which basically means you do majority paid work, such as something like a bricklayer. You could do A-levels, which is practically just a more advanced and important GCSE, or you could do a practical course, a more practical or creative subject, and that is exactly what I am doing. I am doing the level 3 creative media and broadcast course because, well, YouTube is a thing I kind of want to take seriously. And also, I got a grade 9 in my media studies GCSE, which is literally an A star. You could tell I locked in. So let me start to paint a picture. Full on Bob Ross. So it's the Thursday before last Thursday, and I've just enrolled into college that I'm going to be studying at. Anyways, I got told to go into college at 1:30 in that afternoon. Sweet. I can have a nice early morning, I can just relax in the morning, eat at home, and then I'll just go. As soon as I leave the house and I'm about 10 minutes away from my place, oh, I forgot my pencil case. But it's no worries, I go home, I'm still super early, I stay at home for a bit because why not? And I get the bus that gets me there at the perfect time. Not too early, but not too late. And you know, it's not the best start to the college day, but I can't really judge it off of one thing. We'll have to see how it goes. So I get to college straight away. I have to wait for my tutor. Bear in mind, I've never even seen my classmates, and I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. What the
I'm just standing there looking like an absolute idiot. So yeah, I wait about 10 minutes and the tutor comes and picks us up, and then we are taken to the classrooms. Straight away, there's not enough people to have like one class each, so they merged both level 2 and level 3 classes, which, you know, is chill. Even with 2 classes combined, there was only about probably 20 people. So yeah, the decision not to do the T-level course, it 100% makes sense now. And then they re-implemented segregation and the level 3s got separated from the level 2s. Now the first thing I realised was these people were way older than me. Honestly, I felt like a little baby in that room. There was that tutor had us doing like an induction to one another, which I can't lie is completely valid. But because I had the same social skills as a pane of glass, it just ended up really awkward for me and quite a few other people. Except for those who knew each other before. There was quite a few people that I believe was in the college the year before, and I just moved on to a higher course. So to them, it was shitty. Anyways, we go through what we are going to do during the academic year, and we get our first project, our initial assessment. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, I was starting to break it a little here. I think after I found out what exactly we are doing, it filled me with a little more hope. Now, I'm not going to go into what I'm doing because 1, I've barely even started a course, and 2, ain't none of you actually gonna care. The first Thursday, all in all, it ended up pretty good. It was from 1:30 to 4:30, so only 3 hours, not too bad. However, Friday was a full day, and it was a mad day for me. Now, I probably got a little better than the others because that morning I had an eye appointment. I couldn't get out of it and I had to go, which meant I had a little bit of a later morning, which was, it's always good. And yes, you can use this opportunity to call me Spicky 4 Eyes in the comments. If you're gonna do it now. Anyways, I was granted extra time in the morning, as I said, which it was low-key chill. However, the rush to college after was a literal Olympic race. You could call me I Shall Speed the way I was running. Anyways, the first thing to do that day was to sort out my student internet, install things such as Microsoft Teams, and spend half an hour in a queue. I do love being British sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that you get free student internet in my college, which you can not just use in lessons, but you can use in your own free time. You can use it at break, you can use it at lunch, you can even text your huz. But I mean, you just know that at break and lunch, rather than speaking to huz and having a good social life, I'm probably just going to binge watch on YouTube. To simplify college induction day, I would say that it is, way better than school, and that is no exaggeration. I mean, you can wear whatever you want, you can use your phone, have access to the internet, do courses that you like, and do stuff that you aspire to want to do. I also have my timetable and people for college cooked. I have Monday and Friday off, which is absolutely goated. In other words, I've got a 4-day weekend. That is going to be really good for the YouTube. But other than a full day on Thursday, the college timetable is pretty good. I don't have many reservations about it. What college will end up like, though, in a couple of months when I'm fully accustomed to the college life? Who knows? But I'm just grateful that I don't have to go to school anymore. I mean, thank God.